Marsabit County, Kenya's second largest by landmass, is situated in the upper eastern region of the country. It shares border with Turkana to the west, Samburu and Isiolo to the south, Wajir to the northeast, and neighboring country of Ethiopia to the north. The vast, ruggedly beautiful county is home to over 14 unique ethnic groups, making it one of Kenya's most culturally diverse regions.
Caritas Marsabit is part of the Catholic Diocese of Marsabit, which is headed by Bishop Peter Kihara, and the Catholic Diocese of Marsabit has been at the forefront of promoting peace within Marsabit, especially among its different ethnic groups.
While its diverse ethnic heritage is a source of pride, the county has also been a stage of violent tribal clashes, largely fueled by competition for dwindling resources, with pastoralist communities relying on shared grazing land and water points, drought and resource scarcity, often ignite conflict. The tension have persisted for generations, leaving a legacy of loss and division.
Due to the vastness of this county, and we have 14 ethnic groups within this county, we were asking ourselves, how is it possible? What could possibly bring all these ethnic communities together to ensure peaceful existence?
In collaboration with Caritas Austria and funded by Austrian Ministry of Sport, Caritas Marsabit launched Angaza Peace and Health Sports Project. Angaza means illuminate, symbolizing hope and unity. This transformative initiative uses sports to bridge ethnic divides and raise awareness on critical issues like peace and elimination of female genital mutilation.
The project title is Angaza Peace and Health Sports Day. The two specific objective of this project is the young sport-loving youths from the Gabra, Borana and Rendile community to be encouraged to promote peace through sporting events, as well as the athletes and the spectators to be sensitized on the issues of FGM. So Angaza is a one-year project funded by Caritas Austria.
The project integrates capacity building workshop, sports tournament and community dialogue to foster sustainable peace and gender equality. By empowering champions and leveraging the unifying spirit of sports, Angaza paves way for lasting change in Marsabit.
Under the Justice and Peace Department, where Angaza is anchored, its main goal is to ensure that there's peaceful coexistence of all the ethnic societies within Marsabit. Now, when we were conceptualizing this particular project, we were asking ourselves, what is the best way in which you can bring these communities together, apart from the usual meetings, apart from the usual forums, apart from the usual workshops? We said we can use sports to bring these communities together, because the good thing with sports, all people can participate, from children, women, and the elders. And that was our main aim. So what we did was we designed this project to happen between ethnic boundaries.
Targeting Gabra, Borana and Rendile communities, the project focuses on areas prone to inter-ethnic conflict, such as Kargi Maikona, Bobisa Gororukesa, Badasa and Leai. These regions share porous borders, often exploited for criminal activities like cattle rustling.
At the start of Angaza project, we trained champions, that is 30-piece champions, 5 from all the project sites, that is Kargi, Maikona, Bobisa, Gororokesa. The champions normally are within their villages. So for one is encouraging them to further sensitize the community members. Also involving local stakeholders that remain with these communities, that is religious leaders, the chiefs. We also call upon them to emphasize on peaceful coexistence. Where possible, do trainings, and part of the radio talk show is also to encourage people to carry on, let peace prevail.
Jennifer Gudere, a mother of 7, shares a heart-wrenching story at a peace tournament. She lost her brother and nephew in intertribal clashes.
Hivyo kaja na nikaisopata tangarake kwa tata yoge wagi yo duwana mambo ya usalama. Nenyeki otodo aenesa olalashara lang amu kitodua ajo kore ana naarishoi kila siku nikiara kila siku meeta faida nayau, hasara ake eyau. Kore abaki nanu ketaraki lasharai ake etii nkishu nemeeta abaki faida notumo lolo okweta apuo aarisho, meeta faida notumo. Ikwet ake ltung'ani niar ake ltung'ani lemeeta innocent ake nemeitoki eyiolo. Kwa hivyo kajo duake nanu keisupat paaku ikutumo pooki amu nkai daake neiteyia yiok naa lodo ake kiata meeta ntoki neji kore ale odo lolpurana kore ale lerantile. Kwa hivyo kajo ake nanu duake keisupat pikiata ntoki ne usalama sababu usalama ninye nara nkoitei nadede teyiok. Keisupat duake ntoki natiu neja pikienesa kira ltung'ana lang. Kore abaki otoki nkerai elasharai nera ake aitoki ninye eshomo ailikoo rerei lenkai. Tankarake kore ninye keshomo abaki ninye nolopa ayiaya njia ya etuwana usalama abaki apa eshomo ninche. Kore poolotu neeri. Kwa hivyo kajo ake nanu meeta ntoki nikipuo ai-revenge. Mesupat revenge kila siku tinikipuo ai-revenge ake kila siku hasara naake eyau. Nikimpotesa ltung'ana lang kumo saidi.
The Angaza project impact is already evident, with communities reporting reduced tension and tangible act of reconciliation. Cattle rustling is decreasing and sports tournaments have fostered friendship across ethnic lines.
In this area, there are cases of cattle rustling and very common clashes where there very many times there is fight between the borderline communities. It has existed for quite some time. We have lost many very innocent young school-going children who are murdered mysteriously, where here before the Rendille community and the Boranas in Badasa used to intermingle. They come together and buy things from one another. But as a result of this fight, they have now disintegrated. And as this program Angaza have come in, there is a limelight, there is an improvement. We are encouraged.
According to the latest Kenya Demographic and Health Survey, women aged 15 to 49 have experienced physical violence in the last 12 months in Marsabit County, totaling to 98% of cases across the country. Additionally, 1 in every 7 women aged 15 to 49 have experienced sexual violence in the last 12 months, which according to local authorities is caused by a spike in intertribal clashes.
Whenever cultural relativism would say that FGM is a rite of passage not to be just done away with, it's important to them, but the sensitization is there. We've started these talks on them and maybe questions. We're starting dialogues. We have places maybe for the Borana community, the cultural structure where the elders are the decision makers. So collectively they've agreed to maybe stop FGM, but further ensuring that we've got referral pathways in places where the safe spaces where the victims of FGM could come in and maybe talk to the champions, get to the chief. Maybe those are the referral pathways that we need to have in place for it to fully maybe function.
Today I'm very happy to be with FGM champion from my fellow FGM champions from Kargi. I've been trained as an FGM champion by Caritas, and through the training we have learned a lot. I have learned the dangers of FGM, the ineffectiveness of FGM, and the results of the FGM when a girl is being cut. The disadvantages are so many. FGM is not good, but it is our culture that accepts FGM, but this culture is eroding through the trainings given by projects like Caritas, and sometimes it is even hard for our community to accept the living of FGM. They don't want to leave it because they say it is a culture. They insist it is a culture, and this culture is hard for some people to leave it.
Isaiah Sukuka from Kargi, Isako Guyokara from Bubisa are both peace ambassadors trained by Caritas Marsabit to initiate peace and foster change among these warring communities, and they share their experience with me.
These two communities, they share a lot of things together. One, they share water points, that is Korole. They share grassland. They share names. You can see somebody called Arbe in Rendile. Someone can be called also Sabdio in Rendile. And also in Gabraland, you can get such kind of names. This peace initiative, it has brought a lot of friendship, because somebody like me, I have a lot of friends. So this peace initiative also it encourage youths to develop careers.
Peace is important, and for any individual to live, first thing is peace. And we are enjoying the fruit of peace, because it's like 2 to 3 years down the line, people didn't have even eyes to see each other. But with the peace and organizations like the sports and then that we are having today, like there were some visitors from other tribe like Borana and then Gabra. There are two warring communities, two major communities. After bringing them together, now we've started exchanging ideas, exchanging phone numbers to keep in touch, to emphasize more on the importance of peace. Now that there are some visitors who came like 2 days ago, and this is the second day now here, we've interacted, and we are now seeing the importance of peace, and we are now very much free that next time we'll be visiting them without fear of intimidation, fear of death, fear of anything like contradictions.
A peace tournament organized by Caritas Marsabit to bridge these warring communities together have provided a platform for participants to interact in a positive and constructive manner, promoting dialogue and collaboration. Beyond just competition, the peace tournament serves as a reminder of shared humanity and the values. According to Dick Ofora, a community leader from Maikona, is that the event had a ripple effect, with the resolution made by communities to have a common settlement at the area of contention.
So they have agreed. They said, now, if it means business, they do it together. They do their business together. Okay, they continue with their intermarriages. Wasichana wa Gabra waolewe na Warendile. Warendile pia waowe wasichana. This is what will strengthen their bond according to them. And then they said they have even common settlement between them, instead of maybe living apart, coming together only when they are sharing these resources. They said they settle together, because they have no difference apart from maybe the language. Their culture is almost the same. So marrying, doing business, sharing resource together, having common settlement, these are some of the things that they have resoluted.
It was the biggest multicultural peace ever held in the entire Marsabit County, which included football and walking football, volleyball and mamanet, potato race, sack race and athletics, each targeting different community members, including women, girls, young men and people with a disability. The standard of the tournament was that of the national event, and the Caritas was able to bring on board professional referees with years of experience from Athletic Association of Kenya to oversee the whole event from the start, with soccer and volleyball for both boys and girls, with 100 in attendance, close to 800 school-going children, youth, elders, men and women, and people with disability from different ethnic backgrounds participated in the tournament.
As AK Kenya, we are actually grateful to Caritas Kenya. Because of this program, we have seen communities have now come together, interact, chat together, and promote peace. Actually, now we are experiencing coexistence among our communities, which used to be worried. In Marsabit, since we have started program in Maikona Kargi, Bubisa Kilta, and now the final one is Badasa and Songa community. We have seen communities have interacted well, and we are experiencing peace in our area. So therefore, at the same time, we are also promoting health as people take part in sporting activities, and such as 100 meter, 200 meters for both men and female, 400 meters, and other small activities. So actually the day was so enjoyable. They have really enjoyed. They have seen that their brothers, their sisters are not enemies. They are just neighbors. They are brothers, they are friends. So we have made, through such an activity, our people to feel that they are no longer enemies, but they are friends. So as AK, we are great again, and we are calling upon or looking forward such a program to continue.
For the first time in the tournament history, athletes with disabilities across various sports are also included. Adaptive games such as potato race, walking football, and athletics have been introduced, allowing participants to showcase their skills on equal platform. These are people who have been traditionally excluded from decision-making process and sports activities.
Magaan kiyya guyyoo fortunate ganni hiyyi ganni 62 jaars anin ammoo isa bahana yaa waltu dhumne guddoo gammanne bubbisa jira warri gooro akkasi guddoo irra gamman yaa taphannellee taphisuun wariiran taphanne guddoo maachin akka maachinetti wanni kun guddoon waan nama nagaa waltiin namaan dhufaat nama jechaan jaarsi kanuma jaartiin tanuma intalti xiqqoon dubra tanuma gurbaan dhiira xiqqaan kanuma haymi jajjabaan arrirree qabulleen kanuma harreen qabne naafa ballalleen kanuma agitti dhumnee garree guddoo gamman.
Hailing from Bubisa, a community often impacted by intertribal tensions, Guyo Kara, a FGM and a peace champion, emphasized on the transformative potential of peace tournament. Speaking passionately about peace, he highlighted the interconnection of societal issues such as FGM, tribal conflict, and broader fight for equality and harmony in the society.
Besides sports, there are several avenues that can bring communities together, like intermarriages. If now today with this peace, I'm even thinking of marrying from the other tribe. This like it's giving us a green light to go and intermingle with any community at any time. With peace, everything is possible. Now that sport is starting here, I think intermarriage or marrying from other side will be the next step, because we now see all of them are human beings like us and we are like them, and there is nothing different that we have. We are sharing same names, we are sharing languages, and that's a good gesture that there is something good which is coming about.
As the final whistle blows and the cheers fade into the evening, what remains is more than just the memories of a game. It is a connection forged, the differences bridged, and the hope ignited for a future where peace is not just an idea, but a lived reality. This tournament has shown that unity is possible, that every handshake and every cheer is a step closer to a world bound by understanding and mutual respect, and the importance of peace, because in the end, peace is an ultimate victory, and it starts with you and me. Jilodida for Caritas Marsabit.